ground shake.
So far away, the only thing between us is empty space, empty space. Even when the music is loud, I'd rather be no other place than here with you now, here with you now. Here with you. See your face in the crowd, but you don't seem so far away. The only thing between us is empty space, empty space. Even when the music is loud, I'd rather be no other place. Here with you now, here with you now. See your face in the crowd, but you don't seem so far away. The only thing between us is empty space, empty space. Even when the music is loud, I'd rather be no other place. Here with you now, here with you now.
Chase the wind and touch the sky. A star's light shines on long after it dies. Oh, in the night, I live every day as if it's your last. Our memories been bright like beacons of the past. Oh, in the night, now we race against the sun. Now we race against the Now we race against the sun. Now we race against the sun.
Good evening, everybody, and welcome, one and all, to Week 9. We are just a month away from Season 6 postseason action. I'm Fisek on the call with you this evening. We've got some games that they seem one-sided tonight. I'm going to be frank with you. All of these games are pretty one-sided. So the question tonight is, will the overdogs, or rather those that are not the underdogs, will run the gamut tonight? We gotta have overdrafts against the wrong fielders. It's the number one for the overdrafts bearer taking on the wrong fielders and their number 4 Hopper. This is a game with an overdrafts manager who thanks the Air Force for the follow, that are under new management, have a new lineup, and it's their number 1 starter. After that, we're heading over to the Tiger Den as the Unicorns take on the Wildcats. The Wildcats team looking to get back on track after an 0-2 week during Week 8. We'll head over to our doubleheader for the night. Angels at Stingers. Getty versus Rasputin is that matchup. Again, the Angels in hot contention for epic conference qualifications. And finally, Serpents at Cyclones. The Serpents have a chance to not only be the only team to qualify for postseason this week, they could also clinch their division and a round 1 freebie. Take the week off. Bye-bye. Round 1 bye week for the Serpents this week potentially. So, let's go ahead and get started. We're heading to Colonial Plaza for our first game of the evening. Appreciate everybody tuning in tonight as we are heading into, honestly, my favorite time of the year. We're heading into what matters right now. So let's take a look at these lines. Let's first get a look at Rustin Hopper, who makes the start. Rustin Hopper somehow only has 6 innings pitched. That should probably be adjusted. That's not right. He's definitely pitched more than 6. That one is through the gap. Rollins is there. Actually, knowing Rustin Hopper, it actually doesn't surprise me if he's given up. If he through 2 outings has only gone 6 innings. Because, I mean, look at those stats. Runner takes off for second, a called hit and run. The throw to first is in time, 1 gone. Rustin Hopper this season then, 6 innings pitched, 7 hits given up, 9 earned runs, 13 walks, 4 strikeouts, 3 home runs, a 13.5 ERA, 3.33 whip, averaging 6 strikeouts per 9. We'll have to go back through the order once they come through, but right now it's wildly intense as he's going to potentially hit. Well, almost had the chance to tag him instead, throw to first in time for the second out. So runner at third. Here's Everett Sardee, 8 for 27 this season. 296 average, 796 OPS. Yeah, his Rustin Hopper's pitching stats look like Kerwin Karp's hitting stats. The bench warmer Kerwin Karp. Caught by Carl Scott, so the Overdrafts threatened but don't get anything in the first inning under new management. We'll head to the bottom of the first. Get our first look at Nero Bammer tonight. Bammer so far this season, 14.1 innings pitched, 15 hits, 5 earned runs, 3 walks, 10 strikeouts, 2 home runs, giving up a 3.14 ERA, 1.26 whip, and averaging around 6 strikeouts per 9. Leading things off is Rog Lance, who was batting 6 for 39 this season, 154 average, 400 OPS, but he pops up. And here's Cherry Jew. This is going to be a theme for all these Romfielder bats that you'll see. There is only one batter who is above 1 on OPS. Cherry Jew this season, 7 for 43, 163 average, 450 OPS. Swing and a miss. She got rung up there. 2 gone quickly here in the bottom of the first, brings up Tracy Branch. 8 for 43 this season, 186 average, 588 OPS. Half of her hits are doubles, has 1 homer to her name. And funnily enough, actually leads, or rather is 1 away from leading the team in RBIs with 5. 1, 2, 3 go. The Romfields led to the top of the second. We'll get our first look in the majors at Mookie Astaire. Let's pull up some lore on Mookie Astaire. And oh no. First pitch swing and Mookie Astaire. Hold on. I need to look at this. Because Mookie Astaire, this is a hyped call up. All right. Mookie Astaire, drafted 6th overall in the Season 5 draft and fouls out on the first pitch thrown to him. That was just Vern Knight who went up to hit. So far this season, 5 for 31, 161 average. Brings up Joseph Wahlberger on another call-up. Second round selection as he gets a beanball there. Picked 33rd overall in the Season 5 draft. Nick Straining. Runner will advance to second. This is actually Nick Straining's first at bat this season. And he earns a walk there for the veteran. So runners on first and second here is Katarina Ducato, KDC. 10 for 30 this season, 333 average, 895 OPS. Pops this into left, should be manageable. Yeah, Air Force, just send that ASAP. In fact, if you send that by tonight, Air Force, I can put that in the next team pack.
The second baseman, number 20.
That one's right up the middle. Leadoff single for Taco Burns. Taka Burns, 10 for 38 this season, 263 average, 785 OPS. Brings up Trudy Fruity and Enigma, 4 for 12 this season. Rode the bench for the Skulls. And fouls out to Marzo there for getting traded for the deadline to the wrong fielder.
Now batting, the center
And now here's the RBI leader, Carl Scott, 10 for 44 this season, 227 average, 568 OPS. One gone here in the second. Broken bat, 2-2 count, runner at first. Full count now. Swing and a miss. He got rung up there. 2 gone, and here is Drew Heaven.
number 12.
Heaven this season, 13 for 38, 342 average, 905 OPS. One of the better wrong fielder hitters this season. Of course, the big news for the overdrafts in the call-ups to Wahlberger and Astaire. This one's just straining till the first in time. We'll head to the top of the third, still tied at nothing. Sean Ferrari, Mr. SSBL himself, got sent down where he'll probably die.
Number 6.
Don't anticipate anybody resurrecting Mr. SSBL. Get how many teams he's been a part of. This ball is hit deep and caught by Carl Scott for the first out.
Batting, the center
Jackson Moore,
number 22.
this season 13 for 32, 406 average, 1.285 OPS. That's because he's got 4 home runs this season. 11 RBI, he leads the team. Yeah, everybody, a big welcome to the new Overdrafts Manager. This one's just going to go foul. Certainly has his work cut out for him after this season. There's a lot of season oneers.
Now batting, the designated hitter, number 8.
In fact, if we take a look at the roster sheets, we head on over to the overdrafts. Do have a decent number of season 4, season 5 players. This is Carl Scott for the second out. Moore is the season 4. Wahlberger is listed as a season 4 here. He's actually a season 5. We'll need to make. Oh, no. Wahlberger is in fact a season 4. He got drafted in season 5. He was a season 4 undrafted that got boofed. All right, we're good. Never mind. KDC is also a season 4. And then that's some pretty old players. Dasher is also the one that got called down. That one's right to the shortstop. We'll head to the bottom of the third. Curtis Plaintiff, top of the order, due up for the wrong fielders.
The shortstop, number 44.
Baleen Curtis, not been a great season for her offensively. 5 for 34, 147 average, 384 OPS, and she's got her 6th hit of the season. Baleen Curtis. There's still a long way to go as she has 6 hits now, all singles. Well, no, 6 hits now, 5 singles, 1 double as she gets an extra base hit there. Still a long way to go to make her worth what she was grabbed for, but nonetheless, she's aboard, and here's one Plaintiff. 6 for 32 this season, 188 average, 400 OPS. One, 2 counts a Plaintiff. This is a blooper into right. Vern Knight won't get that runner. Will come home. The throw from Knight is not in time. And the wrong fielders go up 1-0 here in the bottom of the third.
Fielder, number 2.
Brings us back to the top of the order. Popped up to second. Straining is there. One gone.
Now batting,
Jerry Drew, 0 for 1.
number 30.
Struck out in the first inning. Right to the glove of Marzo. 2 gone now. Gracie Branch,
The first baseman.
runner at first. Not been the wrong fielder season, as we'll have a look at both of these teams, how they got to where they are this season in the 4th. KDC 2 first in time, but the wrong fielders take a 1-0 lead off of the plaintiff RBI single.
Now batting, the first
He's at Mookie Stare, and we'll look at how these two teams got here. First, the overdrafts. Currently tied second in the Heroic Icons division at 4-4 with the Retrievers, and also tied with the Retrievers for the 6th and final spot in the Heroic Conference playoff picture. Leadoff walk to Mookie Astaire. Have to think probably their biggest challenge getting to postseason will be the Lumberjacks. We're currently sitting at 5-6. Even though they're tied with the Retrievers, Retrievers have just shipped pretty much all of their weapons, including Peach Dropkin. That is in the dirt. Runner will safely go to second. So Astaire in scoring position. Doesn't have a lot of speed, though. So if there's anybody to give competition to the overdrafts, it'll be the Lumberjacks, because that's a walk to
the catcher.
the batter there. Joseph Wahlberger now with runners on first and second. Hopper is tense. What else is new? This ball is hit deep into center, and at the warning track is Carl Scott. Runner will tag, head to third. Sacrifice fly. Puts runners on the corners, 1 gone, and here is Nick Straining.
Second baseman, number 20.
Before the overdraft, started out the season with a 5-4 win over the Moonshots, then lost 4-6 to the Vikings. Started off 2 wins, 3-1 against the Gauchos, 5-4 against the Lumberjacks. Runner takes off, called hit and run, and it works out. And the overdrafts have tied us at 1. Runners on first and second, 1 gone. And here is KDC.
The shortstop.
And 3 straight losses for the overdraft. 7-8 to the Walkers, 3-8 to the Retrievers, 0-4 to the Angels. This is tracking back at the track and caught by Plaintiff right at the wall there. Very shallow. It doesn't take much to get over.
Now batting, the third baseman.
2 gone, and here's Tanya Marzo. Then most recently getting a win last Tuesday, 8-4 over the Gauchos to move to 4-4. The overdrafts tie it up at 1. Part of the order due up for the wrong fielders as we take a look at how they've gotten here.
The second baseman, number 20.
So far this season, the wrong fielders are at 3-8, tied for 9th out of 10 in Heroic Conference. Their elimination number is 3. In fact, a loss here would make their elimination number 1.
Number 18.
Lead off walk. Here's Trudy Fruity. Bonfire start out with what looks like a good win over the Gauchos, 3-2 on opening day. But then 3 losses, 3-5 to the Lumberjacks, shutout 15-0, as she got rung up there by the Moonshots, and then a 6-5 loss to the Knights after they held the lead for most of it and choked it in the end. Got a win, 4-3 over the Vikings before another 3 losses, 8-1 to the Retrievers, 4-2 to the Moonshots, 12-2 to the Walkers. This one hit deep, tracking back to the track at the wall. It's out of here. Brewers ahead again with a 2-run home run.
Number 12.
Finally ended their losing skid with a 6-1 win over the Retrievers, but then an 8-0 shutout loss to the Stingers, and then a 7-1 loss to the Dragons
Now batting,
to put them to where they are at.
number 44.
Two gone, Bailing Curtis pops up, center field. Jackson Moore, the 4th. Got it for the 3rd out. 2-run shot by Carl Scott puts the Rom Fielders up here at Colonial Plaza.
Center fielder, number 22.
We're back to Jackson Moore. Rustin Hopper still tense. This is oddly enough, this is Rustin Hopper's best appearance so far this season. I believe this is the longest he's made in a start this season as well. And oh no, he's been from tense to neutral. Watch out, overdrafts. You've got a neutral Rustin Hopper. What is Rustin Hopper's? I want everyone to guess without looking what Rustin Hopper's total pitching stat is. Curtis, throw to first in time. 1, 2, 3. There you go. We'll head to the bottom of the 5th. 3-1 lead for the Rom Fielders. Oh my gosh. Okay, I've got the number. I've got the number for what Rustin Hopper is. I want y'all to guess. What do you think Rustin Hopper's pitching total is? At bloops into center, bomber special.
Now batting, the right fielder, number 2.
Is he worse than Andrus Turner? I think so. Did you drop Turner? Because I don't see him. That one is into center. No! Off of the glove of Jackson Moore. And as a result, runner will head to 3rd. The runner's on the corners, and here is Cherry Drew. Plaintiff advances to 3rd. Nobody out here in the bottom of the 5th. I believe he is actually worse than Turner. Popped up. Shallow left. KDC is there from short. 1 gone. Come on, guys. Put some guesses. Let's see some guesses. Still have Turner? And they're not able to get the Dragon special. Great diving effort by KDC, but the Rom Fielders go up another one. 4-1 now.
Number 20.
I don't. Oh yeah, Turner Andrus. He is in fact worse than Turner Andrus. So there you go. There's your starting point. Runner takes off for a second. Throw not in time. Stolen by Cherry Drew. So runner in scoring position. Rom Fielders add another one, heading to the top of the 6th. Oh yeah, it's awful. Come on, guys. Let's see some numbers. I'll give you a hint. It's less than 150. Obviously, it's very much less than 150. Use a number between 3 and 297. All right, Elder's got 106. Let's see 2 more guesses. Walk to Mookie Astaire. DDC's got 120. And this is not if you go over, you're screwed. We'll do just closest. Yeah, just for pitching points, not including fielding. All right, one more guess, guys. 95. The answer and the winner goes to DDC 114 is Rustin Hopper. And he currently has runners on 1st and 2nd. Nobody out here in the top of the 6th. Air Force, we're guessing what Rustin Hopper's pitching points is. By the way, Air Force, I know I mentioned this in your chat. As Hank Murphy comes in, the future of the Rom Fielders organization, who is 2nd in the league in strikeouts. That one's over the head. And runners will advance, and Wahlberger, in his first game being called up, has himself an RBI double. And the Overdrafts are now down by 2.
Now batting, the second baseman.
Air Force, all if you want more like docs, like, oh, I want to know like what the ratings are for everybody in the league. I want to know. Let's see. I want to know the schedule. I want to know like Twitch rewards. I want to know who's in the free agency pool. If you go to hashtag SSBL documents and around the league on the Discord, you can find all of those links there. Right side, Taco Burns throw to first in time. Another runner will come home. So now a 1-run deficit. Runner on third. 1 out. Here in the top of the 6th inning, Hank Murphy is down to 10ths. Runner takes off for home. It was a squeeze, and it works. And the Overdrafts have tied the game at 4. Hank Murphy, by the way, came into today 32.1 innings pitched, 38 hits given up, 23 earned runs, 8 walks, 24 strikeouts, 9 home runs, a 6.4 ERA, 1.4 walks and hits per inning pitched, and just around a 6.7 strikeouts per 9 average for Murphy. Jackson Moore with a runner at first, and now a tie game. That one is through the gap. So runners on first and second, 2 gone. Here is 0 for 3, Wiley and Tense. 2 of those earned runs were charged to Hopper, only 1 to Murphy. But the Overdrafts put up 3 right into the bottom of the 6th. We're tied at 4 here in this Heroic Icons battle.
Now batting, the designated hitter, number 18.
Yeah, free agency Air Force is in the SSBL documents. You gotta scroll up a little bit. But we're not in a free agency period right now. KDC, throw to first. Not in time! Beat out
Now batting,
by Trudy Fruity.
fielder, number 49.
Lasers is being funny. Despite secret docs, he just means the SSBO documents. This is a chance for a Dragon special. Not in time. Beat out there.
The catcher, number 12.
Puppet, aren't you like 12? This one is into the gap and right. Runner will round second. Head towards third. Will they wave home? No. They'll stay at the corner.
Now batting, the shortstop.
Guys, we're not making secret docs a thing. Infield is in. Runners on the corners. I have to think. Bailey Curtis is fast, but you can still pull a Dragon special here. Nonetheless, they're playing in. This is deep into right. Runner should be able to tag here. Burnite has a little bit of an arm. The throw is not in time, and the wrong fielders take back the lead. Ugh. We're not bringing back inches. That'll do it for Nero Bammer. Jorge Tostada will come in, spend some time on the IR. 6.2 innings pitched for Tostada, 3 earned runs, 5 walks, 6 strikeouts, 1 home run given up, a 4.05 ERA, 1.65 walks and hits per innings pitched, and an 8.1 strikeouts per 9 ratio. Gives up his 6th walk of the season there. So now runners at first and second, 2 gone, and here is top of the order, Rob Glantz. O2 up the middle, dive by next training. Rock Lance isn't fast, and they're able to throw him out at first. We head to the 7th. Wrong fielders have scored every inning since the 2nd.
Now batting,
5-4 lead. Everett's RD to lead things off. No, don't. Nice diving stop there by Bailey Curtis. Nice defensive effort. Lord knows that she's not in the lineup for her offensive effort right now. Here is Mookie Astaire. The number 6 overall pick in the Season 5 draft is going to move to 0 for 2 today with 2 walks.
Now batting, the right fielder, number 6.
Brings up Vern Knight. Dean wants the overdrafts. Why do you want the overdrafts, Dean? Do you have a wrong fielder's pick or something? I also forget that that managers can like teams. Oh, yeah, because you want the new manager to win. Popped up. Crowd by heaven. As we head to the 7th inning stretch, want to thank everybody for tuning in to Week 9, Day 1 action. I'm 5 Sec on the call. Make sure that you are following the official SSBL Twitch and join us in the Discord for everything SSBL related. Old was Boss. That one's up the middle. How many new managers do we have this season?
Baseman, number 5.
From my count, Vikings got a new manager. Walker's got a new manager. Overdrafts now have a new manager. This was Laser's first season as a manager. They'll get the leadoff runner at second. Here's Taco Burns now 1 for 2 today.
Number 20.
Angels. I guess Elder does count as a new quote unquote new manager. Yeah, that's all I have. 5 new managers. So of the 5 new managers, 4 of them are in the heroic. That's interesting. Popped up. Jackson Moore is there. I think this was Elder's first season because if I remember correctly, the old Unicorns manager did the season 5 draft, and I think Elder, if you're still here, this is your first full season, right? Get his new Twitter handle. I'm pretty sure I already changed my Twitter handle. I'm pretty sure. The Prof site. Swing and a miss. She gets rung up there. Rudy goes down swinging. Wrong fielder Sutton don't add to their lead.
Now batting, the catcher, number 44.
Hey, Lasers, Air Force, Elder. Yeah, and then the other one was Frick. Who was the other one? Yeah, and Pasta. That one's through the gap. Leadoff single for the overdrafts.
Now batting, the second baseman, number 20.
Lasers. That's actually a really good joke, Lasers. That's actually, Lasers, that's a really funny joke. This is technically my first season as a full manager.
Now batting, the
Oh my gosh, Lasers, that's great. Alright, so runners on first and second. This one is hit deep into right. Doesn't have the distance. At the warning track is Rog Lance. Runner will advance to third. Grand United States, how do you become a player? Well, first what you want to do is join the Discord. And then what you want to do is pretty soon, we're still in season 6 here, but probably around when postseason starts, we'll probably think about putting forth, this one's into right, Rocklands dives, can't get to it. Overdrafts are going to tie the game. Runners will head to second and third respectively. We're tied at 5.
now batting, the second
But we will most likely sometime either in the postseason or shortly after the Season 6 Super Series, we will have more information about submitting players. Second season for you. Elder, did you set lineups in Season 5?
now batting,
In that case, it's still technically 5 new managers because, as Lasers pointed out, I'm technically a new manager. So bases loaded here, pressure all the way up, tied at 5. That one gets through the gap. For some reason, they weren't set up to do the Dragon Special. Possibly could have gotten out of the inning. Instead, they played halfway, and it's now 8-5 overdrafts. It should be Rob Burt. Throw the first in time, too, gone.
Now batting the first baseman, number 14.
Awesome. Glad to have you, Great United States. Make sure you're following and join us in the Discord. But yeah, that'll be probably got another month here of regular season. And then we'll be heading into postseason as Hank Murphy walks. This has not been the best outing for Murphy.
The right fielder, number 16.
So runners on the corners, 2 gone. Vert Knight. Bailing Curtis, what a grab. But the Overdrafts put up 4, and the wrong fielders have a 3-run deficit to make up.
Now batting the center fielder. Now in the game, number 30.
Artisanal Long will come in for Mookie Ester defensively. We'll take a look right now. If this were to hold, the wrong fielders would move to 3-9. They only have 2 more games left this season as this ball is hit deep. Tracking back, but at the track is Jackson Moore for the first out.
Now batting the catcher, number 12.
Wrong fielders have 2 more games, hosting the Gauchos next Tuesday. And then they actually close out their season next Wednesday. They do not play the last 2 weeks of the season. Swing and a miss. She got rung up there.
Now batting
Oh, we have a new pitcher here. Oh no, it's Jorge Tosado. Never mind. As for the Overdrafts, if they're able to hold on here, they will move to 5-4, and they will tie with the Walkers for the number 5 and number 6 positions in this playoff picture, as it's a 1-2-3 inning. We'll head to the top with 9-3-1 lead for the Overdrafts. Overdrafts will move to the number 6 seed, seeing as they lost to the Walkers. Oh no, Bailing Curtis is injured. Bailing Curtis has a pulled hammy. Injury. And that one is hit into the gap. And that'll be a triple.
now batting the second baseman, number
A triple for, oh gosh, who was that? That was, this is it into right foul. Triple for Wahlberger in his first appearance for the Overdrafts. This is into right, shallow. Can't get there as Rock Lance Runner will come home, and it's now 9-5 Overdrafts. Nobody out here in the top of the 9th inning.
batting the shortstop, number now pitching.
And that'll do it for Murphy. Cam Iconic will come in. Not a great day for Hank Murphy. Iconic this season, 11 innings pitched, 16 hits, 10 earned runs, 3 walks, 3 strikeouts, an 8.18 ERA, 1.72 walks and hits per inning pitched, only 2.5 strikeouts per 9. Caught by Plaintiff for the second out. That, by the way, is what happens when you have no junk.
Now
In fact, what is Daryl Cage?
number 22.
Daryl Cage's stat. Daryl Cage. Interesting. Daryl Cage is 86 junk, but he doesn't have a lot of strikeouts at. Guess you just got to be well-rounded. All right, she's still in, which would then have whatever time that she gets pulled out for.
Number 8.
Runners on first and second, 2 gone. Let's see, under the new rules, which are currently in a document that y'all can't have. Nice dive by Curtis. She's weak. She has got a pulled hammy, but gets the Romfielders out of the jam. All right, a pulled hammy is normally a tier 2 injury, which requires a 2-week stint on the IL. So she, as long as she is not substituted out, will only be 1 week on the IL. Popped up, foul territory, should be manageable for Marzo, and is there.
Now batting, the right fielder, number 2.
Well, I believe she should actually, because she would then return week 10, day 2. Got there for the second out.
Now batting,
Overdraft still have a bunch of games, by the way. They've got Retrievers, Romfielders, Moonshots, Dragons, Knights for them. This is also popped up. Foul. And caught by Wahlberger. Overdrafts will take the win here as, let me figure out. Yeah, so she will actually miss no time. I'll make sure to update. Oddly enough, she will actually miss no time. Yeah, I did, Aggie. Nine to 5, your final score here today, as we'll update this. Do this. There we go. Take a look at the hitting. Everybody got in on the action for the Romfielders except for Tracy Branch, who went 0 for 4 today. Even Bailey Curtis got a hit. Marzo 3 for 6 for the overdrafts. Wahlberger 3 for 4. He had a double and a triple. I think he was actually only a home run away from the cycle then. In his first game in the majors. Jorge Tosada will get the win. Hank Murphy will get the loss. 6 earned runs for Murphy today. Your player of the game will be Joseph Wahlberger, who was in fact a home run away from the cycle, followed by Nick Strating and Carl Scott. If we lose this game, Wildcats equals Season 5 Dragons confirmed. No, you gotta lose a lot more games to be Season 5 Dragons. Well, that'll do it for this game. When we come back, we've got Unicorns at Wildcats. Don't go anywhere. You're watching the SSBL right here on Twitch.
Oh, the hero comes, I can hear the drums, and a horse is drawn to the kingdom come. Through the pale moonlight, hearts ignite to the call. Oh, claim your prize for a crown of stars. In the name of love, be the sacrifice. You and I will stand and fight, our backs to the wall. Oh, hero, hero.
Well, Aggie would like to claim that if the Wildcats lose this, which if they do, they would move to 5-5 this season, that they would be this season's equivalent of the Dragons, to which I would say they started out 5-1, whereas the Dragons started out 6-0 and missed postseason. So as long as the Wildcats don't miss postseason, they'll be fine. We've got Botch Peppers on the bump for the Wildcats. I don't know what I do to get blessed with all these Wildcats games. And I get blessed because I get to say one Bobby Jimbo. But that is going to be a leadoff double from Jose Odor. He is super sneaky fast. He is 11 for 36 this season, 306 average, 751 OPS. Brings up the former retriever Woody Walker, bloops that into right. Runner will come home. The throw from Rick Porter is not in time. And the Unicorns quickly strike. They're ahead 1-0.
Number 33.
Brings up Bean Machine acquisition from the ball players. Adding in a designated hitter role. That one is up the middle. So far, 3 batters faced, 3 hits given up, and Botch Peppers is already tense.
Number 7.
GH Jackson, 10 for 36 this season, 278 average, 816 OPS. Botch Peppers Jr. this season, by the way, 10.1 innings pitched, 10 hits, 5 earned runs, 5 walks, 10 strikeouts. As they try to turn the Dragon special, they'll get 1, but not 2, as that ball is thrown out of play, and the runner who advanced to third will come home. So runner at second, 1 gone, and it's 2-0 Unicorns. A 4.36 ERA and averaging almost 9 strikeouts per 9 is Botch Peppers. And he gets rung up there. Ura Irons, who entering this game. Is hitting pretty hot, 11 for 29 this season, 379 average, 1.11 OPS, and that one drops about a Bobby Jimbo. And the Unicorns are going to go up 3-0 here in this first inning. Already putting the Wildcats on their heels. Here's Ash Frost. 10 for 34 this season, and she's got a hit. 294 batting average, 855 OPS. This inning will not end. Allie Martin now. 6 for 32 this season, 188 average, 400 OPS. Botch Peppers needs to get this under control, and now. We've seen what this Unicorns team can do when they're overachieving, as she gets rung up there. 5 hits given up by Botch Peppers Jr. in the top of the first. We'll head to the bottom, get our first look at the Wildcats hitting, and also get our first look at Lars Hunter. This season, 10.6 innings pitched, 14 hits, 5 earned runs, 8 walks, 6 strikeouts, 4.22 ERA, 5.06 strikeouts per 9, and he's quickly got 2 balls hit to third and thrown out in time. Alan Hiker, 10 for 40 this season, 250 average, 668 OPS. What's up, Big George 247? That one gets through. Wildcats with a little bit of life, and here is Bash Sluggington, a little bit of rearranging of the hitting order today for the Wildcats as they're looking to generate some more offense. The first round pick in this past draft, Bash Sluggington, 11 for 39 this season, 282 average, 827 OPS, and hits just a little blooper. Jose Odor throws to first in time. Wildcats don't get anything from it. Let's to the top of the second. Austin Earp will lead things off, and then back to Jose Odor. Earp only 6 at-bats so far this season and is yet to record a hit. 3 strikeouts. And he'll have been 7 at-bats with no hits now. Botch Peppers will move away from tense.
Number 13.
Howdy, howdy. Yeah, appreciate it. What's nice is that we've got a couple of different commentators for the league, but we all have the same overlays and say setup. Hashtag thank you, Dropbox. Which hopefully gives you a consistent product every night. Stream on Monday, Tuesdays, and Wednesdays. As that one's right to Evan Fury. Throw to first. In time. 2 gone. Did I make a schedule one? I think I made a schedule. Yeah, I did make a schedule. Sometimes I forget what I did with Mubot. Popped up, right side. This is Luggington. Makes the grab, and a much better inning for Botch Peppers Jr. as we head to the bottom of the second. Whitney, Emmett Fury, Chico Island. I'll do up.
Now batting the shortstop, number 5.
Right side. That will get past the glove of, I believe, Irons, who was at first. Big George 247, thanks for the follow.
Now batting the
Brings up Emmett Fury. Whitney, by the way, entered today.
1.
Batting 13 for 38, 342 average, 1.088 OPS. And Emmett Fury starting to get to where his batting average is. That one's right up the gut. Fury this season, 8 for 36, 222 average, 683 OPS. He's finally starting to get where his stats should be. Chico Island now. To the right side. Runner will not come home. Island 11 for 34 this season, 324 average, 820 OPS. So now bases loaded, nobody out. And now here is Bailey Smith. Smith 3 for 28 this season, 107 average, 431 OPS. This one is into left. Should be deep enough for the runner at third to tag and will come home. The throw is not in time! Somehow beat out by Whitney. Wildcats are on the board, and that brings up Bobby Jimbo, who has the specialist trait applied to him, but is also an RBI man, so kind of cancels each other out. Runner gets out at second, so 2 gone. Runners on the corners, and here is back to the top of the order, Rig Porter. Left side, he takes Jackson to throw to first in time. The Wildcats threaten. They get 1 at the top of the third. B Machine, GH Jackson, Ura Irons all due up.
Now batting the designated hitter, number 33.
So let's take a look to see at how these two teams got to where they are. First up, we've got the Unicorns, who are currently last in the Epic Phenoms division, as that one is aboard for a single for
Now batting
GH Jackson now.
number 7.
Unicorns currently sitting back in the playoff race. They would need a pretty decent run here to get into postseason, though. If they were to win out at 8-6, you'd have to think that that'd probably be enough. Currently, their elimination number is 4. Started out the season as a huge surprise. 1-2 straight. 4-3 over the Skulls, and then 9-5 over the Bombers before a string of 3 losses as she gets rung up there by Botch Peppers Jr. 5-1 loss to the Bombers, 14-6 loss to the Angels, and then they lost game 1 of this 2-game series between the Wildcats, 8-7 on week 3, day 3. Picked up a win to move to 3-3 against the Stingers, 5-3 there. Sluggington steps on the bag, 2 gone.
Now batting
Brings up Condra Covey, 1 for 1. RBI single. Looking to turn around, Lucianskid as this ball is hit deep into right, tracking back to the track at the wall. It's out of here. 393 feet, and Condra Covey has as the Unicorns up by 4 now.
The third baseman, number 21.
Unicorns are looking for their first win since week 4. As this one is into center. Bobby Jimbo is there to make the grab, but a 2-run shot from Covey puts them up by more. It's at the bottom of the third. Ballman, Hiker, Sluggington up.
Third baseman,
5-4 loss to the ball players, 13-0 loss to the Walkers, and then most recently a loss last Tuesday, 8-3 to the Serpents. Have them where they are at. Move to the Wildcats, who are a bit of an enigma to figure out. Currently tied for third in the Epic Phenoms. Currently sitting at fourth in the Epic Conference playoff hunt. Their magic number right now is 5 to clinch postseason. Leadoff walk to batter brings up Alan Hiker. Started out the season with a 5-1 record, a 6-0 shutout of the Bombers, a 3-1 loss to the Skulls of Rock, then 4 straight wins, 8-7 over the Unicorns, 9-5 over the Ball Players, 7-5 over the Angels, 7-6 over the Serpents, and then a really an unexcusable 18-3 loss to the Lumberjacks. Still trying to figure that one out. And a 5-1 loss to the High Rollers. 6-5 loss to the Angels. Double steal attempt. It was a called hit and run. Not able to get the tag off. So, in a way, it functions as the runners advance to second and third. And here is a tense Whitney. He scored the only run of the game for the Wildcats today. This ball is hit deep into left center. Tracking back to the track and the wall. It's out of here! 409 feet, 1-run score, 2-run score, 3-run score, and it's a 5-4 game. Well, it was a little tense after giving up 3 runs in the first, but now the Wildcats are just 1 run away from the Unicorns. And Fury earns a walk.
Now batting, the left fielder, number 28.
Brings up Chico Island. So for those of you wondering what Aggie meant by Season 5 Dragons, last season the Dragons started out the season 6-0 before losing, that one's throw to first in time, for losing, let's see, what's the math on that? 7 of their next 8 games went to a 1-game playoff against the Overdrafts, or rather a play-in game against the Overdrafts to see who would get the number 6 seed, and lost. This season the Dragons are 7-3. Swing and a miss. She got rung up there. With the Wildcats that pulled within 1, we'll head to the top of the 4th. Martin Earp Odor due up. So a 5-1 start for the Wildcats. Lost 3 straight. But if you look at those games, this one is hit deep into center, tracking back to the track of the wall. It's out of here. Ali Martin, 405 feet. And the Unicorns go up by 2.
Now batting, the right
The Lumberjacks game was just unexcusable. An 18-3 loss. Then a 5-1 loss to a good High Rollers team and a 6-5 loss to a good Angels team. Popped up, right side. I mean, if you look at the Wildcats' wins,
second baseman,
they are... Well, I was going to say it's because they played easy teams, but they beat the Serpents, they beat the Angels. Pretty much Ball Players and Unicorns and Skulls of Rock are the only ones that are a little bit but they didn't even win against the Skulls. Here is old Iron Balls, Woody Walker. Popped into left. picked up by Chico Island for the third out. Led to the bottom of the fourth. Bobby Jimbo, Rig Porter, Rustin Baldwin all due up.
Now batting, the center fielder, number 7.
Ball inside.
Right side. Caught by Austin Earp for the first out.
Now batting,
Back to the top of the order. Rig Porter not doing what you would like a leadoff batter to do, going 0 for 2 so far today.
Nope, high. That's outside. Ball inside.
Right to the glove of Frost, throw to first. In time.
now batting, the third base,
Rustin Baldwin,
number 30.
0 for 1 today with a walk.
Outside.
This ball is jacked, heading deep, back to the track, to the wall. It's out of here. A second decker, 467 feet. And Baldwin has the Wildcats within one.
Hitter, number 22.
Robot, not even typing it again. That ball was absolutely smashed. So once again, the Wildcats are within one. Beam Machine, GH Jackson, Ura Irons all
Now
due up.
batting, the designated hitter, number 33.
Nope, that's high. Ball inside.
Right to Fury for the first out.
Now batting, the shortstop, number 7.
Brings up GH Jackson 0 for 2 today. Right to the glove of Slingington. He'll step on the bag.
Now batting, the first baseman, number 10.
Jeez, that guy who said second deck is super far ahead.
That's high. Last down.
2-2 count to Ura Irons.
Foul.
And he gets rung up there. Wildcats have a chance to tie or go ahead here in the bottom of the 5th inning at Tiger Den.
Now batting, the first baseman, number 25.
Lars Hunter still on the mound here. Got trait rolls in the preseason to get that specialist trait added. Full count
Ball four, take
and missed high. Sluggington is aboard. Here's Whitney. He's got a home run and a single today. And make that 2 singles. He's 3 for 3. Runners on first and second. Nobody out. Oh, Elder, you went up 3-0 in the first.
Second baseman, number 30.
It was looking like a unicorn's route.
Nope, that's out.
Emmett Fury now. Right to Frost. Throw to second in time. Throw to first in time. And Emmett Fury hits into the Dragon Special. 2 gone. tying run at third, and here is Chico Island. This ball is hit deep, tracking back to the track at the wall. It's out of here. A deceiving 393-foot shot, and the Wildcats take the lead for the first time today.
Now pitching, number
That'll do it for Hunter. His day is done. Stephen Wayne gets the call. Got a lot of home runs tonight. Wayne this season, oh no, only 2.1 innings pitched. 7 hits, 6 earned runs, 3 walks, no strikeouts. A 23.18 ERA. But the Wildcats have pulled ahead for the first time this game. Led to the top of the 6th. Covey will lead things off. She's locked in right now. Yeah, it'll be interesting. I definitely know there's some managers that want to change out their stadiums for next season. Right up the middle. So the Unicorns respond with a leadoff single on the top of the 6th.
now batting, the third baseman.
Brings up Ash Frost. That'll do it for Botch Peppers Jr. Biff Hooper gets the call. Hooper this season, 11.1 innings pitched, 8 hits, 4 earned runs, 7 walks, 4 strikeouts, 2 home runs, a 3.18 ERA, averaging about the same number of strikeouts per 9. Got by Baldwin.
Now batting, the catcher, number 18.
Runner takes out for a second, called hit and run. That's not going to do it.
Now batting, the right fielder, number 9.
Check on Covey at first. And that one is that Covey will round, head towards third. Bobby Jimbo, the throw! Not in time!
Now batting,
Connor Covey gets around the tag. I thought Bobby Jimbo had her there. So now back to the top of the order. Runners on the corners, 2 gone. For Jose Odor, the dribbler, Biff Hooper, the throw to first in time. Unicorns can't respond. For the first time in this game, the Wildcats entered the bottom half of the inning with a lead. Yeah, I thought that was out as well.
center fielder, number 7.
Brings up Bobby Jimbo. I don't even know how I got started with the Bobby Jimbo thing. Broken bat. Right to G.H. Jackson. Throw to first. 1 gone.
Now batting, the
Brings up
right
Rick Porter.
fielder, number 3.
Nice diving grab by Ash Frost there.
The third base,
Here is Rustin Baldwin.
number 30.
Popped right up through the gap. Wildcats have a runner with 2 outs.
The designated hitter,
Alan Hiker.
22.
Two count to Hiker. And he gets rung up there. Hot looking. We'll head to the 7th. Woody Walker, Beam Machine, G.H. Jackson. Due up for the Unicorns.
The left fielder, number 4.
Left side, foul. Iron balls with the 2-2 count. Right to Whitney, throw to first in time.
Now batting, the designated
B Machine 2 for 3 was rocking the bench for the ball players this season. That one's right up the middle, and he is 3 of 4 today. Unicorns are within striking distance.
number 7.
GH Jackson 0 for 3 today with a RBI sac fly. Buggington. Cooper steps on the bag. 2 gone. And here is a tense 0 for 3 Ura Irons. Gene, you'll have to take that up with Elder. I mean, you can't have him now, that's for sure. Full count, 2 outs. Right to Baldwin, throw to first in time. We head to the 7th stretch. Want to thank everybody for tuning in here to Week 9 action. I am FiSack on the call. We stream on Monday, Tuesdays, and Wednesdays as we are fast approaching the end of the season. Make sure that you are following the official SSBL Twitch and join us in the Discord for everything SSBL related. And a reminder, in 15 minutes, the top 5 SMB3 plays presented by the SSBL goes live on the SSBL YouTube channel. You won't want to miss that as this ball is jacked, heading deep to the track, to the wall. It's out of here. 349 feet, and Bash Luggington puts the Cats up by 2.
Shortstop,
Full count to Whitney. Nice dive and grab by Ash Frost. She has been unbelievable at third base today.
second baseman, number 31.
Lots of diving stops. Right side, this is fair. Caught by Austin Earp.
Now batting, the left fielder,
Brings up Chico Island.
28.
The left, caught by Walker for the 3rd out. The Bash Sluggington solo shot, though, puts the Cats up by 2. Unicorns down to their last 6 outs.
Batting, the center fielder,
Come back in this game. We'll start with Contra Covey, who was locked in 2 singles and a home run tonight. Swing and a miss. She got rung up there. For the first time tonight, Covey will sit down on the bench after an at-bat. And here is Ash Frost. This one up the middle. And she's aboard. Again, the Unicorns within striking distance. Allie Martin already has 1 home run today. Don't know if she has any power left over to hit another one. If she did, she would tie up this game at 8. And she gets rung up there. Allie Martin sits down. 2 gone. Here is Austin Earp, bottom of the order for the Unicorns. This one, Fury, throw the first in time. Head to the bottom of the 8th inning, still a 2-run lead for the Wildcats. Unicorns actually out hitting the Cats.
The catcher, number
Bailey Smith 0 for 2 today. Continuing her trend of being an atrocious batter. Right to Odor, throw the first in time, one gone.
now batting.
Brings up Bobby Jimbo, who is 0 for 3 today. It's not the Jimbo I like to see. Yeah, that's not to say, Elder. Can't complain about that at all. Really, it's putting up 6 runs against the Wildcats, not bad whatsoever. Jose Odor, what a slide, what a down! Jose Odor!
The right fielder, number
2 gone, and now here's Rick Porter. Really, it was the pitching that let you down today. Lars Hunter gave up 7 earned runs. D.H. Jackson, a 1-2-3 inning for the Unicorns. They have 3 outs left, top of the order, to find 2 runs somewhere.
now batting. The second baseman, number
Starts with Odor, led off the game with a double, and it was a string of hits and errors on the part of the Wildcats that put the Unicorns up 3-0. Have not led since 6-4. This ball is into left, and Jose Odor is aboard. So now the Unicorns are 1 swing away from tying this game, and it's old Iron Balls Woody Walker. That'll do it for Biff Hooper. Hal Oldman will get the call. Oldman this season, 19.1 innings pitched, 21 hits, 17 earned runs, 17 walks, 13 strikeouts, a 7.91 ERA, almost a 2 walks and hits per inning pitched. 6 strikeouts per 9. And Woody Walker earns a walk. He'll bring up B Machine, who is 3 for 4 today, 3 singles. The tying run is at first. Both runners have speed. Two count. Stays alive. Pressure is mounting. That one, nice grab by Whitney. The throw to second in time. The throw to first in time.
now batting.
Dragon special.
Number now baseline.
And Odor is hurt. Jose Odor is hurt. Oh no. Second injury today. And that is not good news for the Unicorns. That one got by Russell Baldwin to the first in time. The Wildcats will take a win here. They are not the Season 5 Dragons. I will update. I will update because he did get subbed out as well. He might be done for the rest of the season. But we'll take a look at this, and then I'll do that during the break. I'll have a look at that. (8-6) your final score here today. Wildcats rebounded after a shocking first inning. B Machine 3 for 5 today. Condra Covey 3 for 4. Whitney went 3 for 4, and 4 home runs hit by the Wildcats by Baldwin, Sluckington, Nee, and Chico Island. Loss will go to Lars Hunter. Win will go to Botch Peppers Jr. Hal Olin will actually get the save. Doesn't give up an earned run. For I believe the first time this season. Whitney's your first star, followed by Contra Covey and Rustin Baldwin. Well, when we come back, I'll have an update on that Jose Odor injury, see how long he'll be called out. I'm going to go ahead and say, Elder, go ahead and put in your chat who you want to bring up from the minors, because that is definitely going to be a while. We come back, we've got Angels at Stingers. Don't go anywhere. You're watching the SSBL right here on Twitch.
But I just gotta know one thing. Are you ready? No! I said, are you ready?
We're heading to Red Rock Park for the second to last game of the night. It's Angels versus Stingers. Rasputin versus Rainy Getty. I need to change up my stats here.
Now batting, the first baseman.
Bulls, and I want
Number
Stingers pulled up. Rasputin this season, 9.1 innings pitched, 18 hits, 13 earned runs, 7 walks, 3 strikeouts, 12.5 ERA, 2.9 strikeouts per 9. Facing Sophie Neuenmuller as the Angels have made changes to their lineup, calling up some rookies. Neuenmuller entering that at bat was 10 for 33, 303 average, 1.198 OPS. Brings up Tina Taigo, 15 for 33 this season, 455 batting average, 1.106 OPS as she is walked.
Now batting, the designated hitter. Number
Scarlett Buchanan. I need to change next here. That is not Taigo Lumberjack. Swing and a miss, gets rung up there.
Now batting, the right fielder. Number 9.
Wendy Peppercorn called up from the minors. First at bat in the majors. Right side caught by Kennedy for the third out. But to the bottom of the first, get our first look at Rainy Getty for the night. Getty this season, 13 innings pitched, 11 hits, 5 earned runs, 5 walks, 2 strikeouts, 3 home runs given up. A 3.46 ERA, but only a 1.4 strikeout per 9 ratio. Averaging 1.231 hits and walks a game. Beeman Botley. Season 11 for 41, a 268 average as he beats it out there. 850 OPS brings up Peace Phelps.
Number 29.
11 for 38 this season, 289 average, 693 OPS. Botley's got speed at first. Into right. Phelps is aboard.
Now batting, the shortstop. Number 20.
Left side. That one's through. Disalsa is aboard. Disalsa came today 13 for 41, 317 average, 819 OPS. Brings up Shiru Amaya. Call up from the minors. Bases loaded, nobody out. Right side, Watson, throw to second, in time, throw to first, in time! Gets the Dragon special, barely at both ends. But the Singers bring in a run, so 1-0, runner at third for Matthew Kennedy. Season 5 draft pick is 10 for 37 this season, 270 average, 954 OPS. He earns himself a walk.
Now batting, the
Dank Highgrass.
number
Get a load of this for Dank Highgrass. He is 3 for 32 this season. An 094 batting average and a 419 OPS for Dank Highgrass. Nowhere near where his numbers should be. 3-1 count, 2 gone. Fouled off, full count, runner at first will go here. And it'll be a walk, so the bases will be loaded, 2 gone. for Yumeko Pendragon.
The left fielder, number
All up from the minors. Watson, go to first in time. Singers get one way to the top of the second. Gwen mic drop. Lindsey Watson, D. Nicky, all due up.
the center fielder, number 5.
Mic drop this season, 4 for 36, a 111 average, 352 OPS. Horrendous numbers from her. Right side, Botley. Oh, bobs it a little bit, still gets the out.
Now batting,
That's what we call sticking with the play, kid.
number 12.
To left. Caught by Pendragon for the second out.
Now batting,
Brings up D. Nicky.
number 1.
12 for 35 this season, 343 average, 836 OPS. That one's out the middle, and Nicky is aboard.
Now batting, the catcher, number 3.
Alicia Woody. 12 for 36 this season, 333 average, a 996 OPS. Left side, I'll say foul. That one is through. So 2 outs, runners on first and second for the Angels.
Now batting, the left
Bottom of the order, Blair Toblum, 13 for 39 this season, 333 average, 934 OPS. That'll be a walk.
Now batting, the first baseman, number 2.
The bases loaded, 2 gone for Sophie Neumuller. Chance to put the Angels on the board here. Popped up, right side. This could get down, and it will! Finds the middle of nowhere and nearly gets the runner at home.
The third baseman, number 23.
So it's 2-1 Angels after the 2 RBI single. Now it brings up Tina Tygo. Runners on the corners, 2 gone. That one through the gap, base of Salsa is there. Throw the first in time. Angels go ahead. Pixel Reef Botley due up for the Stingers.
The center fielder, number 9.
This one is hit into right, but caught by Peppercorn at the track. Brings up Carrie Reef. This season, 2 for 4 actually. This ball is hit deep into right, tracking back to the track at the wall. It's out of here. 374 feet, and Kerry Reef, of all people, is batting 3 for 5 this season and has tied up the ball game at 2. Botley pops up behind the plate. Woody is there.
Now batting, the third baseman, number 29.
Off the plate.
This ball is in deep into center, tracking back to the track at the wall. It's out of here. Back-to-back dingers, and the Stingers are up by 1.
Number 20.
Back-to-back 2-out Stingers nonetheless, and this one is hit deep, tracking back to the track at the wall. It's out of here! 369 feet, the third home run given up this inning. It's actually not back-to-back-to-back home runs. It is back-to-back home runs. And just like that, the Stingers are up 4-2. Anybody else want in? Not this inning. We'll head to the top of the third. Buchanan, Pefferco, and Mike Trop will look to respond for the Angels.
Now batting, the designated hitter, number 10.
Guys, I think Excel is great. I also hate Excel sometimes. Cannon right up the middle.
Now batting, the right fielder, number 9.
Into right. Caught by Pixel for the first out. Runner will stay at first.
Now batting, the center fielder, number 5.
Runner takes out for a second to throw. Low in the dirt. Probably could have gotten the runner, but instead, safe. So 1 out. Runner at second. Into right. This is deep. Kennedy is there. The runner will tag. We'll head to third. The throw by Kennedy will not be in time. So runner at third, 2 gone. And here is Lindsey Watson, called up from the minors. What can she do here? And she gets rung up there. They'll go home looking. We'll head to the bottom of the third. Stingers with the lead.
Fielder, number 2.
Right to D. Nicky. The throw to first in time. 1 gone.
Now
By the way, after that Overdraft's win in game 1 today, the Romfielders are now, their elimination number is 1. So if the Overdrafts win later this week, the Romfielders will officially be eliminated from playoff contention. As Dank Highgrass earns himself a walk. Hasn't been necessarily hitting the way he would like, but been able to find his way onto the base paths. Through walks just like that. This one is into right. And Peppercorn is there.
Now batting, the center fielder, number 9.
is jacked, heading deep to the track, to the wall. It's out of here. 410 feet. And the Stingers have a 6-2 lead. That'll do it for Rainy Getty. 6 earned runs, 5 home runs given up. I believe it's 5. Or was it 4? That might be 4. Or is it 5? Someone give me a count. Is it 4 or 5? How many times have I played the song? Poor Wigan. You don't deserve this after calling up Peppercorn and Watson. A walk to Reef back to the top of the order. I know Reef homered. I know these next 2 batters homered. That other guy homered. I think there's been 4. I want to say 4 homers. Yeah, 4. Full count, runner takes off. We'll do it again. And he, oh, a walk there. The curve doesn't get the call. So runners at first and second for Peace Phelps. He is locked in right now. And folks, this could get ugly. By the way, Janita Mans. This has popped up. Most likely will get out of the inning here. Janita Mans enters today's game, giving up in 12 innings pitched, 13 hits, 8 earned runs, 13 walks, 6 strikeouts, a 6.0 ERA, a 4.5 strikeouts per 9 ratio. Yeah, that's what it is. I feel your pain, Wigan. It's tough to throw strikes. This one is into center. Squash Pixel. He's old. He's got the Just for Men in his hair, but he's making the grab there. 1 gone. Right side. That one is through. By the way, we do play-in games, or we do extra games if there is a tie for the division title, right? As well as if there is, as the runner takes off, popped up and caught there by Peace Phelps, as well as to get in, but not for individual seating. In which case, right now the Wildcats and High Rollers are tied for the lead. They're tied for the division lead. Caught by Rasputin for the 3rd out. We'll head to the bottom of the 4th. The Salsa and Maya Kennedy due up as the Stingers have scored in every inning so far.
Now batting, the shortstop, number 20.
Popped up, left field.
Now batting, the
1 gone.
hitter,
Here's Shiru Amaya. A win for the Angels, if they could come back here, would put them in a 3-way tie for the Epic Phenoms conference, or the Epic Phenoms division. That is a walk issued by Mans.
now batting, the right fielder, number 2.
Popped up. Woody makes the grab.
Now batting, the first baseman, number 19.
That one is through the gap. Stingers mounting pressure here again. 2 gone. Runners on first and second.
Now batting, the left fielder, number 12.
Popped up, right side, foul territory, and for the first time this game, the Stingers will not score in an inning. No runs were scored at all last inning. Led to the top of the fifth. Stingers have a 4-run lead.
Now batting, the third baseman, number 23.
Right to Phelps for the first out.
Now batting,
So right now, as it stands, in terms of the playoff picture after today's game so far, Knights still have a half-game lead in the Heroic Legends and lead in the Heroic Conference. Moonshots have that number 2 seed still. Dragons are at 3. Vikings are at 4. Walkers and Overdrafts, so they are tied at 5 and 4. Walkers have the 5th seed. Overdrafts have the 6th seed. This is into left center, and Aces also makes the run in to get the out.
right fielder, number
As for the Epic Conference, now this can also change based off of the game tonight. The Serpents are playing the Cyclones in our game of the day. This one right to the gap. The Angels have a 2-out single. Brings up Gwen Mightdrop, who again would love to turn around her batting this season. Asputin poaching 80 pitches here in the top of the fifth. 4.2 innings worth so far. Serpents have the number 1 seed at 7 and 3. And right now, the Wildcats and the High Rollers, that's a walk to Mightdrop, are tied at 6 and 4 and share the 2 and 3 seeds. They would right now they would have a play-in game to see who wins the division. Bombers are at 4. Angels are at 5. And the ball players are currently in the 6th seed. So an Angels loss would have them tied with the ball players. They have yet to play this season. As she gets rung up there. Angels can't get a run. Led to the bottom of the 5th. Pixel, Reef, Botley all due up.
now batting, the center fielder, number 9.
4 Stingers with a home run today at Red Rock Park. Popped up. He handled.
Now batting, the catcher,
Brings up Carrie Reef.
28.
And he gets rung up there. Carrie Reef got looking.
Batting, the second baseman,
He's up. Beamham and Botley. 2 gone here in the bottom of the 5th inning. Popped up. Others there. We'll head to the top of the 6th inning. Nikki, Woody, Toblum due up for the Angels.
now batting, the shortstop, number 1.
Left side, fair. Phelps throw in time to first. 1 gone. Here's Leisha Woody, 2 for 2 today, 2 singles.
Now pitching, number
That'll do it for Rasputin. Brings in Angela Del Vecchio. Left side foul. Two count. Full count. Look at Del Vecchio's stats when it's a full count. Botley, go to first. In time. 2 gone.
now batting,
2-out single again for the Angels.
Now batting.
Go back to the top of the order, Neuenmuller.
Number 2.
Charger 3-2-1, thanks for the follow. And caught behind the plate. Led to the bottom of the 6th inning. No runs scored since the 3rd. Phelps to Salsa and Maya due up.
The third baseman, number 29.
D. Nicky, the throw to first, in time.
Now batting, the shortstop, number 20.
Nice grab by D. Nicky there, 2 gone.
Now batting, the designated hitter, number 44.
Neuenmuller. And a 1-2-3 inning will head to the top of the 7th.
Now batting, the third baseman, number 23.
Popped up, left side. Caught by Pendragon.
Now batting, the designated hitter.
Brings up Scarlett Buchanan.
That's up.
2-2 count. Right to DeSalsa, throw to first, 2 gone.
Now batting, the
Brings up Wendy Peppercorn. So these bats have been pretty silent past couple of innings.
That's up. Ball high. D-Rack. D-Rack.
Full count. And she gets rung up there, caught looking. 7th inning stretch. Want to thank everybody for tuning in here for Week 9, Day 1 action. Make sure that you are following the official SSBL Twitch and join us on Discord for everything SSBL related. I'm FiSec on the call. We've got our game of the night coming up after this. Serpents and Cyclones. Stingers right now have a surprise 6-2 lead over the Angels.
number 19.
That's high. Low. Ball high. Stay. Oh, ball go.
And another walk. Back-to-back walks here.
Now batting, the left,
Brings up Yumiko Pendragon.
number 12.
Outside. Oh, high. Oh, inside.
Yeah, you're 2-8 this season, squared. Against a 5-4 Angels team.
Take your man.
And it's your number 3 pitcher. This is a surprise.
Now batting, the center. Now pitching,
That'll do it for Mans Lisa Louisville, rather. Gets the call in.
Inside.
7.2 innings pitched this season, 6 hits, 2 earned runs, 2.35 ERA, 1.17 strikeouts per night. This ball is hit deep into center right at the track and the wall! It's out of there! 415 feet, a squash pixel, grand slam! And the Stingers have scored 10 runs. This one is into center at the track and off of the wall. The Stingers' bats are coming alive here in the bottom of the 7th.
Now batting, the second baseman.
And in fact, this is the first time this season that the Stingers are in the double digits. That one's through the gap, and they're not done yet. 11-2 your score.
Now batting, the third baseman. Number 29.
Lisa Louisville is rattled. This ball is hit deep. To the track, to the wall! It's out of here! The 6th home run from the Stingers offense. And they are alive and well. It is 13-2. D. Nicky with the dive. Throw to first in time.
Now batting, the designated hitter. Number 44.
Left side, fair. Boy, it is just all Stingers right now.
Now batting, the right fielder. Number
Matthew Kennedy. That is off the glove of Woody. Runner advances to third. Just to add insult to injury. Full count. And he gets rung up there. Kennedy caught looking, brings up Dan Kygrass.
number
3 walks today. Got 14 walks this season. This one's into right, caught by Peppergord, and it finally ends a 7-run inning for the Stingers, and they have a 13-2 lead.
Now batting, the center fielder. Number 5.
Follow. Now inside. Stay. Nope.
This is a vital season for the Angels as well, as they have a lot of season oneers that are about to get absolutely nuked this offseason. We've thrown to first in time.
Now batting, the second baseman. Number 12.
Brings up Lindsey Watson.
Stay. Oh, inside. Stay.
Wing and a miss. She gets rung up there.
Now batting, the shortstop. Number 1.
As the Angels have scored 2 runs in the second inning and have been silent since then.
Stay right. Stay.
Right side, foul. DeSalsa, throw to first, in time. It's at the bottom of the 8th. This one is almost about wrapped up.
Now batting, the left fielder. Number 12.
Stay.
So our first surprise of the evening. They'll let it be known the Unicorns certainly made that Wildcats game a lot closer than was thought. This one is hit deep into right. Caught by Peppercorn.
Now batting, the center fielder. Number 9.
Stay right.
Lost pixel into right, to the track, to the wall. Oh, man. I think that would have been Squash Pixel's third home run of the game. Squared, stop saying surprised. You're 2-8. You know what? I'll one up you, Squared. It is surprising to see Kerry Reef go 2 for 3 with a home run and a double. Nothing about this makes sense, but as we've seen in the SSBL, doesn't matter how good you are, doesn't matter how bad you are. Every day is a new day. As he gets rung up there.
Now batting, the second baseman,
Beeman
number
Botley with a runner at second. Popped up, left side. Tygo is there. Woody, Toblam, and Newman Miller last out for the Angels as they need
number 3.
11 runs. That's what I'm saying. So Woody earns a walk.
Now batting, the left fielder, number 16.
Unless there are 13 more of those walks in Del Vecchio's pocket. Very doubtful this will continue, as that is a Dragon special.
Now batting, the first
5-4-3.
number 2.
Angels down to their last outs. That one is through the gap, and they're not done yet.
Now batting, the third
Well,
baseman,
if this score line holds, not only will the Stingers have gotten the win today, but they will have a positive run differential. You heard that right, folks. The Stingers would have a run differential of 1. The dizzying heights of a run differential of 1. That one is through the gap. Angels aren't done yet.
now batting, the designated hitter,
Scarlett Buchanan. If the Stingers even give up 1 run here, they will not have a positive run differential. Full count, 2 outs. Runners will go. And she gets rung up. Caught looking. And for the, is it the first time in the history of the Stingers organization? The Stingers have a positive run differential. They may be 3-8, but they've got a positive run differential. (13-2) your final score here. 7 runs scored in the 7th. No homers for the Angels. Mike Drop and Watson, the only ones that didn't get hits. But it was the 2 home run days of Phelps and Pixel. Pixel nearly had 3 home runs today. Would have been 7, but 6 home runs. Kennedy and Pendragon, the only ones who didn't get in on the action. Rainy Getty will get the loss. Rasputin gets the win. Del Vecchio gets the save. Your player of the game will be Squash Pixel and Peace Phelps, followed by Kerry Reef. Well, that'll do it for our first 3 games, but don't go anywhere. When we come back, we've got our game of the night. It's Serpents at Cyclones. Don't go anywhere. You're watching the SSBL right here on Twitch. It's game time. Final game of the evening. Queen Khan, by the way, is getting the start for the Serpents. Getting the bump over Tough Beifeng, who will move to relief pitching. Helix Fernandez gets the start.
Now batting, the right fielder, number 37.
As we are underway for our game of the night. Starting out with a Ron Cox leadoff single. He came in today batting 15 for 45, 333 average, 990 OPS. Brings up Caramel Apple. 12 for 39. His runner takes off. The throw in the dirt, not in time. Apple 12 for 39, 308 average, 834 OPS. Plenty of speed for this Serpent squad rather. Left side, this is deep. And caught by Jabron Lames. He's got an arm.
Now batting, the
Brings up Pete Za.
number 5.
Rookie this season is batting 11 for 27, 407 average, 1.189 OPS. Had a little bit of an injury to deal with earlier this season. Runner takes out for third. The throw is not in time. Ron Cox easily, as he is now locked in. Right side off of the glove of Jet County, and the Serpents will take a 1-0 lead.
Now batting,
Brings up a big McLarge huge. And no, our third injury of the day. Jet County is gone with a sprained wrist. As he gets rung up there.
now batting, the center fielder, number
Juan Mini moves to, I believe, center, and Arbor moves to first. Large Huge, by the way, came in batting 12 39, 308 average, 899 OPS, as she gets rung up there. That she being, I believe that's Devar. Fallon Devar, 6 for 25 this season, 240, 647. Got the start over Jerry Briggs today. So for the first time this season, we'll see Juan Mini. He comes in, slots in Jet County spot. Jet County didn't even get to hit. Queen Khan is pitching. I believe this is Juan Mini's. It might be his first at bat in a long time. And that is over the glove of Yeti Olson. No effort there. Leadoff single for Mini. Well, he came in with high expectations and is able to test over there. So did not Juan Mini rather is not in center, as Kelly is in center. Queen Khan this season, as runner takes off for a second. The throw is low, not in time. 7.2 innings, pitched, 5 hits, 1 earned run, 4 walks, 4 strikeouts, a 1.17 ERA, 4.70 strikeouts per 9 ratio. Doug Kelly this season, 8 for 34, 235 average, 762 OPS, as he earns his 11th walk of the season. Brings up Jerome Diligence, 8 for 34, 235 average, 909 OPS. Runs on first and second, nobody out. This ball is hit deep into right. Has plenty of high at the track and caught by Ron Cox right at the wall. Runner tags, heads to third, so runners on the corners. Brings up Hugh George to third. 1 for 6 this season, 167 average. We'll have a look to see how long Jet County will be out. Sprained wrist is a tier 1 injury, as he gets rung up there.
now batting, the first baseman,
Woody Arbor
17.
this season. Am I blind? Where is Woody Arbor? I'm just blind. Unless he's not, for some reason, not under Cyclones. That one right to Veranda Wall, throw to first in time. So in the end, Cyclones don't get anything. But to the top of the second, Olsen, Henry, Wall all due up.
Now batting, the shortstop, number 7.
Yeah, I just don't find Woody Arbor here. Felix Fernandez, by the way, 7.1 innings pitched, 19 hits, 14 earned runs. 5 walks, 5 strikeouts, a 17.19 ERA as Jabron Lames is there. 6.14 strikeouts per 9. That hitting was Yeti Olsen. Also not in this list.
Now batting, the third baseman, number
Something was
11.
wrong with it. This one into the left, caught by Jabron Lames for the third out. 1-2-3 inning, and we'll head to the bottom of the second. Matt Hughes, Sebastian Angelo, Timber Woods all due up.
Now batting, the second
It is a tier 1 injury.
66. Now batting, the right fielder, number 20.
Miranda Wall, throw to first in time.
Now batting,
Brings up Timber Woods this season, 5 for 34, 147 average, 393 OPS.
Nope, that's low.
That one's up the middle. 2 out single.
now
Jabron Lames,
the left fielder,
7 for 30 this season, 233 average. So a 1-week injury for Jet County. Had lots of injuries today, which means that he will in fact miss as Yeti Olsen throw to first in time. Leon Morrison, top of the order, due up. He will miss next week's Skulls of Rock
the
game.
second baseman, number 17. Now batting, the right
But he will be back for the second game. They play the Skulls of Rock Monday and Tuesday next week. He will be back for the Tuesday game. Runner takes out for a second. The throw is in time. Sit down, Leon Morrison. There's a locked in Ron Cox. Elder, it's in a new, there's a season 6 rules that has the updated injury list. If you look for what Whitney posted about injuries last season, it's under that list. Inflamed Achilles is a tier 3 injury.
the left fielder, number 15.
Ball, high. Nope, that's high.
Into right. That one gets down, and the Serpents will most likely add to their total here as it's now 2-0.
Now batting,
Pizza.
designated hitter, number 5.
Ball, high.
And he gets rung up there.
Now batting,
Brings up Big McLarge huge.
number 24.
We have 3 injuries today.
Ball, high.
Right to one, Mini. Led to the bottom of the third. Minnie will lead things off, followed by Kelly and Diligence.
Now batting the third baseman, number 30.
Getty Olsen to the first in time, one gone.
Now batting the center fielder, number 14.
So 3 injuries today this season. Before today, we had only had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 injuries total.
The catcher,
Get nearly half of that today. Albeit none of them really horrendous. Odor will be gone for 3 games for the Unicorns. Bailey Curtis will actually not miss any games as she returns the day that her team plays again. Then Jet County will only miss 1 game. He'll be back for the second Skulls game.
now batting the center fielder,
Yeah, I know, Whitney. It's crazy. So Whitney, Bailey Curtis got injured in the top of the 9th inning in the Wildcats Unicorns game. Or no, in the bottom of the 8th inning, she got injured. She actually no, she's a wrong fielder. I don't know what I'm doing. She got injured in the top of the 9th inning,
the short,
and she did not get pulled. So it's only 1 week for her instead of 2, and then they don't play until next Tuesday, anyways.
Ball. High.
Yeah, unfortunately, fortunately, however you choose to pull it, you're 3-7, which means making postseason would have been hard as it is.
now batting the
Unicorns are currently 3-7 right now. The last place to get in is at 500, and your elimination number is 3. So even with that, still would have been tough to get in regardless. Go ahead and take a look to see how these two teams got here. Oh, nice dive there by Juan Minnie. Couldn't get it in time to throw to first. Won't be there. Kale Henry beats it out.
now batting the third
Brings up
baseman,
Veranda Wall.
number 11.
Runner at first, 2 gone here in the top of the 4th. Cyclones currently sitting at 7th. Half game back from the last playoff spot
Nope. Inside.
at 4-5. Runner takes off for second. The throw is not in time. Serpent's too speedy on the base pass. Juan Minnie, throw to first. In time. Serpents don't get anything. We'll head to the bottom of the 4th. Woody Arbor, Fat Hugh, Sebastian Angelo due up. Cyclones started with a 3-2 win over the Stingers, and then 4 straight losses. 6-7 to the Ball Players, 1-6 to the Serpents, 1-3 to the Bombers, 3-4 to the Ball Players. They've won 3 of their last 4, a 10-9 win over the Stingers, a 6-1 win over the Angels, lost 16-2 against the High Rollers, but then the very next day got a huge 12-5 win over the Dragons, as that's a walk there.
Now batting the second baseman, number 66.
Serpents, on the other hand, currently sitting at first. This has popped up to Queen Con. Currently sitting at first in the Epic Conference and in their division. They have a chance to not only lock in a postseason spot this season, or this week rather, but also lock in a first-round bye in their division.
That's outside.
Start out the season with a 4-5 loss to the Angels. This one is hit deep into right, tracking back at the track, at the wall, drops at the wall. There's a little bit of confusion as the runner held up. So instead of an RBI single, it's instead runners at first and second with 1 out for Timberwoods. Serpents then won their next 4 games, 6-1 over the Cyclones, 5-1 over the High Rollers, 10-4 over the Ball Players, 4-0 over the Bombers. This one should be caught by Henry for the second out. Then 2 losses, 6-7 to the Wildcats, 3-6 to the Vikings before winning their last 3, getting a sweep over the Stingers last week. They played every day last week. 1-0 win over the Stingers and a 5-3 win over the Stingers, and then 8-3 win over the Unicorn. This is their last of 4 games they have this season.
Off the plate.
They've played today and Wednesday, and then don't play again until week 11. Lames walks there. That will load the bases for Juan Mini. Got the call in today after Jet County gets injured, and that's not what you want to do. Cyclones load the bases, don't get anything. We get to the top of the fifth. Morrison, top of the order, due up for the Serpents.
Now batting the second baseman, number 17.
How to make the Gauchos win a game, I know.
Inside.
Whitney, you're not going to miss the playoffs. Brad Hugh, throw the first in time, one gone.
Now batting the right fielder, number 37.
Bombers, you guys have 2 games left. Angels and Wildcats, they're tough games, but even 500 will get you in. Especially if the Cyclones lose this game, they'll move to 4 and 6.
The left fielder, number 15.
Lots of speed at first, and Ron Cox. Here's Caramel Apple. Yeah, I mean, yes, technically, but that's got to be some bad luck to happen. That's got to be some bad luck. I don't even know if that's actually mathematically possible, given the games that are left and who teams have to play. Pat Hughes siphons that ball in, 2 gone. Like, for instance, the
Number 5.
they'll have to, yeah, pretty much. What, the 13-2 win by the Stingers over the Angels is surprising to you, Puppet? What if I told you that there were 6 home runs? Hey, get used to it. The Stingers are done tanking starting next season.
Now batting the center fielder, number 14.
Bottom of the 5th, still a 2-0 Serpents lead.
Ball inside.
Well, I mean, Whitney, all I'll say is that the Angels don't nearly look that bad considering they just lost 13-2 to the Stingers. And he gets rung up there.
Now
Brings up
batting
Jerome
the
Diligence.
catcher, number 10.
Ball high.
Wall to the first. In time, 2 gone. Yeah, there are going to be a lot of teams that are rolled. Right now, Overdrafts and Angels are going to be the hardest hit. Dragons, because of the moves I made before the window, won't be hit as hard. But the entire starting lineup will basically get nerfed this offseason. Morrison, throw to first. In time. 1, 2, 3 inning. We'll head to the top of the 6th. McLarge, Huge, DeVar, Olsen due up.
Now batting the catcher, number
Yeah, Wildcats might get Wildcat. I think in terms of who will get hurt the most. here's my order for who will get hurt the most. Wrong fielders? No. Angels, followed by wrong fielders, followed by overdrafts,
now batting the center
followed by
fielder,
Wildcats, followed by Dragons. This is my order of people that will get hit the most.
Nope, that's high.
Well, the thing is that, like, Elder, that does make sense. However, I think one thing to consider is who you actually have starting. Yeah, the ball players are generally screwed over because they don't have draft picks. But they're more of a slowly ticking time bomb than anything else.
Now batting the first baseman, number
Yeah, they don't have as many season 1 or season 2ers as others, I'm pretty sure. Nori Aru will come in. 16.2 innings pitched, 15 hits, 9 earned runs, 14 walks, 7 strikeouts, a 4.86 ERA, 3.78 strikeouts per 9 for Aru.
Outside.
And she gets rung up there. Let's to the bottom of the 6th. Arbor, Fat Hugh, Angelo due up.
now batting the
Yeah, it's just the aging is a little bit off in terms of who's actually starting.
Ball. High.
Puppet, nothing matters in this game. The ratings are a suggestion. In general, over time, they will go to that curve. Like the ratings, like if you're like a Kip Shaw, overall, over time, your stats will be good, but on any given day, that doesn't necessarily dictate what will happen to you.
Now batting, the right fielder, number 20.
Angelo right to Morrison. 1-2-3 inning. We'll head to the top of the 7th. While Morrison, Cox due up for the Serpents.
Now batting, the third baseman, number 11.
That's low. Ball. High.
Aru to the first. In time. One gone.
Now batting, the second baseman, number 17.
Nope. Outside. Nope. Outside. Ball outside. Steve.
3-1 count. Finds the zone.
That's foul.
Popped up. Right side.
Out.
Caught by Fat Hugh. 2
Now
gone.
batting, the right fielder, number 37.
Off the plate.
Back to the top of the order. Ron Cox has 3 singles today.
Ball high.
Full count. Swing and a miss. He gets rung up there. It's the 7th inning stretch. I want to thank everybody for tuning in today to Week 9 Day 1 action on 5-Sack on the Call. Make sure that you are following the official SSBL Twitch and join us in the Discord for everything SSBL related.
That's down.
This one hit deep into right. Tracking back at the track is Ron Cox for the first out.
Now batting,
Jabron Lames.
fielder, number 19.
Queen Khan has had a fantastic outing so far today. That one's up the middle.
Now batting, the third baseman, now batting,
And Juan Mini
33.
will sit down. Caleb Hadford will come in to pinch hit. And that's going to turn into a Dragon special. I don't think that's what the Cyclones are intending with that substitution. But to the top of the 8th, still 2-0 Serpents.
Now batting, the left fielder, number 15.
Alfred moves to first. Woody Arbor moves to third.
Nope. That's high.
Popped up. Gets out.
Foul. Foul ball. Strike three.
Swing and a miss. She gets rung up there. I'll bring a pizza.
The designated hitter, number 5.
Abreu is locked in.
Ball high. Steve.
Nice dive by Alford. Abreu steps on the bag. 2 gone.
Now batting,
Here is Big McLarge huge.
number 24.
That's outside. That's low. Nope. That's high.
Popped up. Left side. Javon Lames makes the grab. Led to the bottom of the 8th inning. 5 hits for the Cyclones. No runs scored. Kelly The other top of the order will have the opportunity here. Get the Cyclones somewhat in contention. Queen Khan, 7 innings pitched, 5 hits given up, 3 walks, 2 strikeouts. She is locked in and has just hit 80 pitches this inning. Full count to Kelly. And that just misses the top of the zone.
Now batting, the catcher.
Kelly is aboard, and now one swing away from tying this game is Jerome Diligence. See how much longer they keep in Khan. And they'll just get the guaranteed out at first. So 1 gone. Here is Hugh George III. He's 0 for 3 today. Khan still locked in, approaching 90 pitches.
That's inside. Off the plate.
3-1 count. This ball is hit deep into center right. Tracking back at the track, at the wall, and it's out of here. 413 feet. Hugh George, your first hit of the night, and it's a homer. And we're tied at 2.
Now pitching, number
That'll do it for Queen Khan. Raymundo Jackman comes in.
Nope, that's high.
Let the Cyclones come back here. There'll be a 3-way tie for 5th
That's outside.
in the Epic Conference.
Take your base.
Arbor earns a walk. No, that was Hugh George's first hit of the night.
second baseman, number 60.
It was their 6th hit. Swing and a miss. And they get the runner. Arbor gunned down by McLarge.
Outside.
Bat Hugh
Inside.
popped up. And we'll head into the 9th. They're all squared up. This is the game of the night for the reason. We're squared at 2. DeVar, Olsen, Henry are due up for the Serpents.
Now batting, the center fielder, number 9.
Yeah, because that was there was a 4-way tie at 7-7 for the Epic Phenoms that season. Or no, not Epic Phenoms.
That's fair.
Epic Novas.
Now batting, the shortstop, number 7.
Yeah, it was a 4-way tie in the Epic Novas conference. And 4 teams were vying for not only a spot in the division, but also there were only 3 playoff spots left. And that's how the Skulls didn't get in. Swing and a miss. He got rung up there.
Now batting, the first
Yeah, it was
number 4.
Skulls, basically everyone but the Stingers. Skulls, Cyclones, Serpents, and Skulls, Cyclones, Serpents, and Ball players. We'll head to the bottom of the 9th. The Cyclones can walk it off. The Cyclones ended up winning the division, and the Skulls ended up getting eliminated and did not go to the postseason that year. Then last year, they redeemed themselves and won the entire Super Series.
That's low. Nope, low.
So one swing,
Nope, ball 4.
and the Cyclones can walk it off here after trailing for most of the game. Yeah, it was incredibly wild.
Now batting,
That'll do it for Woods. They're going to put Carson Halford to pinch hit.
That's down. Nope, outside.
Oh, yeah. 24-1. It will not be a Dragon special. Runner will move to second. The go-ahead run is 180 feet away.
Ball outside.
That's right? Every distance is 90 feet, right? 2 gone. The go-ahead runner, is at third. Caleb Halford. The pressure is all the way up. Can Raymundo Jackman find the out here and put us into extras in our game of the night? After Caleb Halford is Doug Kelly. Full count. 2 outs here in the bottom of the 9th inning. It's down the middle. That baby is into the track. And the Cyclones walk it off. The Cyclones walk it off. Halford, you magnificent beast. We're going to have to, by the way, separate which Halford scored that in the major stats. Yeah, I always forget that my Cyclones walk it off in the 9th inning. 3-2 your score. I believe it was Carson Halford who went 1 for 2 and had the walk-off single. Or Carson grounded out to advance the runner. Okay, so we'll just need to note that. Just like keep that in mind that Caleb is the one that walked it off then. Caleb Halford is the Raymundo Jackman gets the loss. Nori Aru gets the win. Ron Cox, your first star, followed by Hugh George III and Nori Aru. First Halford on the list. Okay. Cool. We might even, I might even just like go ahead. In fact, I'm just going to go ahead and do that. Put in. That way we just don't forget. Well, that will do it for me. 2 upsets tonight as the Cyclones and Stingers made our evening a little interesting. We will have, I believe it is Squared who is on the call tomorrow. So you'll want to tune in for late night SSBL action. That's going to do it for me. For everyone else here at the SSBL, keep on rigging, everybody.